say I'm growing old, but I've been loving cars and trucks since I could feel the cold. I'm never one to settle down, never had a wife. Sure, anyone that knows me knows trucking is my life. You're some trucker, you're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. I drive all over Europe, from Prague to Castlebar. In all the towns and cities, sure I'm like a superstar. They love to hear me coming, it really makes their day. When I honk the horn on the hanger lane, sure I'm not far away. You're some trucker, you're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. When I saw a pretty mess, so I rolled down the window and I asked her for a kiss. Then she called me a banker, well I think that's what she said. With the toe to the headlight, I'm up to Hollyhead. You're some trucker, you're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. You're some trucker, you're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. Hey!
Hello!
Oh yeah, but wait a minute.
Steve will be with us in a minute. Evening, Clay, evening, Steve, evening, John, evening, Shane. How you doing? Well, I hope everybody's all right. It's been warm enough for you today. Anybody said it's been too warm? Right, not interested. It can never be too warm. Apart from we've been down the yard today. Look, I've got a bit of suntan. I've been wearing a vest top, but hey, it's all good vitamin D in it. Get some vitamin D. Hello, Bobby.
I have to change me to the computer before I start going down there.
All right, okay, mate, no problem. Yeah. So we've been down the yard again today, doing some more repairs on the truck. Been quite good. I think Matt's got some pictures of it later on when a few more people come in. So what's been happening today? Well, what's been happening all week with you lot? Oh, good. Hope everybody's had a good week. Donna's just had a bath. She's just running around now trying to what are you doing?
Sorting out there.
Oh, cat.
She's fucking got to sit down too quick.
Yeah, the cat just gulps the food down too quick and then can't digest it and then just pukes it all over the floor. And she's not bothered where she does it. You know what I mean? She can't do it in a litter tray. No, she has to do it right in the walkway where we walk.
I'm sure she just does it on bad decisions.
Yeah. It's not nice when you've got bare feet and you're walking it. It's it's not the best. So I don't know. If you want to come in, Matt's put the StreamYard link. Just click on that. So Matt will check to make sure you are naked or anything like that, because we don't want that going out. So if you can share it out if you don't mind. Are you sharing it?
Good evening.
Evening, Steve.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh,
Hi, Steve. You know what I can?
not really. I had a bit of a meltdown today, but smashed up my house and
Oh, that's clever. You just fixed the fucker, haven't you?
just a few plates that I smashed, but
What would you do with
Did you
that
not put
fucking
them on
Russian shit?
twirly things like that? Was you trying to twirl them? Do 5 plates at a time and they just fell?
The heat got to
Went the
me
easy
and
way.
I was trying to help my neighbour and just things got on top of me and
Nikki's
So-
actually going to start cleaning the inside of the door shower in the week as well now we've cleaned the truck.
Yeah, we Pete and Nikki.
It's the wedding
come on here.
anniversary.
It's the wedding anniversary this today, was it?
Yeah.
And the truck was mucky. So while we was down there, Donna as a anniversary present,
Clean
washed
the
the
truck.
truck for him. And we put some tyre dandy on the wheels, and the wheels are all of the
I think
tyres are
some
all
of you would have
shiny.
seen the status actually. I even named the truck because I didn't know what the name of the truck, so I called it Patchy Jack.
Yeah.
And the patchy comes from the, I don't know whether you noticed on the pictures, their fucking lights around is bright white and the rest of the truck is dark white. So that's where patchy come from. And then Jack come from the Jack Daniels bottle. So we got Patchy Jack. Sounds more like a pirate than a fucking truck, like.
But it was the only truck in the yard that won't clean, so fucking.
They're all clean now.
As a present, we just Donna did most of it. I just put the fucking tyre dandy on, and
He just decided to go around and annoy me and touch bits that I've not quite got to yet, as he does. Don't you, Babs?
I was helping. I'm sure trying to help. Don't appreciate my help. Yeah, so me and Louise is looking real well. I think Matt's got some pictures of her to put up.
She's got straight bumper and she's got new step and new bracket and everything.
And I've been hitting it with a big hammer. Been hitting it with a big hammer and pulling it with a transit van and a ratchet strap. It's physics. Just pull. It got to the stage where it was actually pulling the van though. So and when it went and it went with a big crunch, thought I think that might have done it. Put pressure on it, pull it, ratchet strap, and whack it with a fucking big hammer or a Tanya Harding 5000. You won't know what a Tanya Harding 5000. Does anybody ever watch Vice Grip Garage?
Garage.
Yeah, I've seen it once or twice, but not many.
Derek. Well, you see, I get all my fucking skills from Derek.
Yeah.
He's a fucking idiot like me. You know what I mean? I think, well, what would Derek do?
Yeah.
As being a professional body repairer and fucking thing, I used a transit van, a ratchet strap, and the fucking big hammer. See?
Nice.
Yeah. It works. It popped like a bastard, like when it come out.
See, hundreds and hundreds of pounds at the fucking main dealers or a body shop.
Yeah.
Bobby will know what we're talking about, won't you, Bobby? Pulling body panels and.
Yeah, well, we found what about that with the mud guards? They actually get a piece that can do 2 or 3 mud guards for about 25 quid. But if you ask Daft to do it, right, 90 to 100 pounds just for one mud guard.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, if someone can do it, then it's better doing it.
Yeah.
So change a fucking light bulb.
Have you ever tried those hot staples to fix your bumper?
Yeah.
No, your brother does though, doesn't he?
What?
Uses them staples.
Yeah.
Yeah, he uses them all the time. Apparently, they're real good, aren't they? Bobby.
Yeah. Breaking up, sorry.
Donna's
yeah,
brother.
I've used them quite a lot.
They're real good, aren't they?
Yeah. I've also got plastic wrap for every other.
I like doing plastic welding. I fucking love that shit. I don't even know why, but I do enjoy that. You got fucking fleas, Steve?
No, I've just been fucking laying porcelain slabs today, and the dust has been fucking flying everywhere.
Where have you been laying porcelain slabs?
My neighbour's next door is redoing his garden, so he's putting all porcelain slabs down. So it's been a busy day for me.
Cool. Keeps you busy, keeps your mind off things, doesn't it? What it's supposed to do.
Well, I had a bit of a.
So, the mission today is this. I've started on this side so you can see how that's supposed to sit. So bear with me. That one doesn't sit in the same place, that needs sorting, and then the new steps going in and all that's going to get in sorted. So, yeah. And I'm going to carry on with the polishing. So what's it called?
Nose breath. Big right. Physics. Happy anniversary. Yeah, so as you can see, it all lands up now. And that was Donna washing Pete and Nicky's truck.
When I was
That made me laugh. That did. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's done it, Matt.
Sorry, not being on. Had the cops out at my house for my 5-year-old. Oh shit! What has he done now?
Okay, now this is interesting.
The cops have actually turned up, and it's for a 5-year-old.
5-year-old. How many turned up? About 10.
Nobody turned.
Probably.
You all right, Matt?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Good. Yeah, it's looking a bit better than truck now, isn't it?
Hey, Steve.
How you doing, Bobby? How you doing, Steve?
Yeah, not too bad. Man.
I've noticed that way.
What's happening, Michelle? What's happened?
Yeah, the truck's coming on nice, isn't it?
Yeah,
She's gonna
be
a beauty for the day, that's for sure.
Police turned up. Hang on, her boy's got autism, so like, people should know what he's like in the street.
That's probably why they turned up. They're bullies, weren't they?
No,
yeah. They'll turn up for a 5-year-old because that's not going to be a problem, is it? Won't turn up for people with is hacking people to death, though, will they?
But 5 or 90, it fits that bracket, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had the police at my door a couple of weeks ago. At 7 o'clock in the morning. Apparently, I was having a party the night before, and I don't even know nothing about it. I was in my fucking bed.
There was some crime. They're assholes. No time for them whatsoever. I've got a couple of clips actually to play tonight that we did play last night. So bear with me, obviously, as I repeat, but we could have a different
driveway, which has been done 2 days ago, and near bus. And
he's been on the neighbourhood, which is just
to help people. So her husband grabbed me and pushed him out my week. Oh!
Yeah, fucking class, that, isn't it? Ain't that fucking class?
What would have happened if he'd done this to me? He won't be walking, would he?
No.
Well, hang on, if he pushed you out of your own garden, then he's got no right to fucking
wankers.
That's assault and trespass. Aggravated trespass as well.
Well, no, you could do it under trespass on person, which comes under a tort law instead of a civil matter. So then it becomes a criminal matter. because basically,
Should have just
it's
dealt with it
stopping-
yourself.
yeah, go get me fucking Thor hammer.
Yeah.
Ah,
I've got something for people. Got something like that for somebody. It's a
So
fucking
let's have a look at
telescopic.
this and, let's have your opinions on
The
this.
answer to this mess, you mentioned that the way the top brass think, you mentioned numbers. Is it the type of copper being recruited, though? Back in your day, Kev, no doubt there'd be a lot of former veterans in there, people with streetwise experience. It's part of the problem we're recruiting graduates who just don't know how to work the streets.
No, well, I mean, I was a graduate when I joined more than 40 years ago, and we already had a large number of graduates. And for many years, the Metropolitan Police was the largest employer of graduates in London. It's not that. Indeed, having a degree does say one thing, that you're competent to research, to write stuff. We do want our police to be well educated, but the problem with it is, and I will make this point, you are right, the demographic of who joins has changed, because the actual terms and conditions are much poorer. I would not join the police, even though I really enjoyed it, but I would not join it now on the terms and conditions and in an organisation which essentially is so poorly led in terms of putting out a counter-narrative about how the police operate. The thing is about the police, nobody will ever like them, because why would anyone want to like someone who says you can't speed, you can't make a load of noise when you come out of a wine bar at night? The police have got powers over us, for which none of us like to be told by the police, i.e. to be police. But people can, if you like, respect or value them. And without that, it makes it a much less attractive employer. The issue on it is that the ethos of why they're there has been lost. It's been spread, if you like, watered down, instead of a basic ethos of you are there to protect the people and control the streets. When we're confronted by wrongdoing, we will not lose. The public expect us to go forward and protect them, and that's what we're going to do. You know, we've got a situation now where you'll get disorder develop in the evening on various council estates all over the country. Police with limited numbers will turn up, and they'll probably end up being chased away by the local yobbery, to be quite honest. And the reasons then how that will be managed the next day at the management meeting in police stations all over the country is a decision was made by the sergeant or the inspector to withdraw to maintain community tranquility. Of course, that's completely wrong, because the community are the bus driver, the postman, the school dinner lady, the disabled veteran, you know, the retired gardener who will live on that council estate and see the police withdraw in the face of a bunch of yobs and are then left at the mercy of that bunch of yobs who generally terrorise that estate.
right, they're not there to control the streets. They're there to maintain and keep fucking
Peace and
peace
protect.
and protect. They're also there to de-escalate a situation, not escalate a situation. That is why we've got no time for them, because they don't do what they're supposed to: serve, protect, and reassure. It is that simple.
You certainly don't grab the folks around the fucking throat like they did.
And every fucker else, and that is not the case.
Yeah, but
The shit still stinks, and they still bleed the same fucking colour. Fuck them.
they go out and they just want to fucking hit people. Well, I've got one of them fucking guys, and if fucking anybody came round here, right, or the police came round here, they'd get what they fucking give me. You know what I mean? I don't like them.
Definitely.
Fucking,
What about when I told you about that time when they turned up and they attacked Nikita? And I ended up with a load of them come through my door.
Horrible,
Horrible
people.
bastard.
I mean, yeah, they're bullies. They're just what they've become is, well,
Well, this is
it's just disgusting.
two of them female officers, you know, with the fucking white, bright fucking teeth. They
fucking
think they're fucking God's gift. Well, they weren't fucking God's
4'6" at
gift
the fucking
when I
hips.
fucking finished.
4'6" at the fucking hips and fucking attitude.
Because they grabbed me around the throat like they did with that bloke and fucking flung me to the floor and fucking hit me in the head. They better fucking run pretty fucking fast.
He said in that clip that no one's going to like you, like the police. Who would like the police when they're telling you not to speed, when they're telling you to come out? Well, that wouldn't be too bad. They've gone beyond that. You know what I mean? They're bullying people. That's what they're doing. Vulnerable people, elderly people.
At the end of the day, if you're speeding and you get pulled by the police, you know what the speed limit is. You fucking broke it. Fair play.
Some of the speed limits are bullshit, aren't they?
Right?
But they're for your safety.
Turning up and swatting you in the fucking head.
Like
right?
that's a fucking brute fucking.
That could cause fucking blood clots on the brain damage and every fucking thing. And then they go and say
this is
that independent police fucking whatever it's called, right? And it's done by the fucking police. How the fuck is that independent?
Yeah. Police investigating the police, like how does that work? But then you get this as well. If you're gonna dish out and go by the law, you've got to play by the law, don't you? You should be doing this.
I'll wait for him to come out. You can't park that there, mate. He's an Iceland shopping or he's putting a bet on. Hey? Anybody else would get nicked. Wouldn't they? He's on a double yellow. He's either putting a bet on in Ladbrokes or it's a mum and she's gone to Iceland. There's a van there, look. Boss, just a quick TikTok. You're on double yellow line. Surely you can't park that there, mate. No answer? Oh, British Transport Police it is. They got special compensation.
He's a fucker in his day, isn't he?
Fucking look like that.
But also, you can't be hypocrites and go out, booking people for parking on double yellows and then be doing it for your fish and chips yourself.
Yeah.
You can't be.
They're meant to set by example.
They're not above the law. They're there to fucking uphold law. And how can you expect people to be lawful and legal, right? When the police are fucking parking, they're just doing whatever they fucking want, speeding around when they're not even on a shout. Fucking hell, we had one about 6 months ago. The end of our street is a no entry. Yeah?
Yeah.
The street opposite is a no entry. Yeah? One of them came down fucking the road and turned right into a no fucking entry. And you think...
Well, I put a video up the other week, didn't I, of them jumping the red light.
What, sorry, Matt?
I said I put one up the other day of them jumping the red light in a police van. What they want. Now, there was no way, if you haven't seen the video, I'll see if I can get it in a minute. But had a bike been coming down to that roundabout where they jumped the light, it would have been the bike, it would have been the rider that would have suffered. But obviously, that
yeah, the fucking cut us up.
What about that one when we was in the services and they was about to send the fucking truck out and I'm there with a video camera?
Oh,
Let people know you're entrapping them.
Yeah, they had the police truck out, an unmarked police car and a marked police car, and we're doing a fucking video, and the copper in the fucking the marked police car says, "What you doing?" I went, "Doing a video." Says, "What are you videoing?" So we're going to put it on YouTube and Facebook to let people know where you are, so that you can't get anybody. He went, "But we're the ones that have to clear up the fucking mess." And I went, "What? If he spills his fucking cup of coffee, do you get in his cab and fucking clean up his mess?" He went, "No, but I went, "No, don't you have an hard life? That's what you signed up for, mate." I said, "You're just victimising people. You're just victimising people. You're going out and why don't you go solve some fucking crimes?"
What are you saying then? So everyone that has an accident in a truck on the motorway, it's down to their own fault.
Yeah.
Is that what they're saying? The pieces we got to catch them to prevent them obviously killing themselves. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. Well, actually, you know what? Like, if you're having a cup of coffee at the wheel, you can't do anything about it. If you're eating a sandwich or fucking sweets, or using your mobile phone, they can, because you can't be dehydrated at the wheel. Right. And not a lot of people know that. But when you do your CPC for your truck driving, which is a waste of fucking time anyway. Unless you're a new driver, I understand it. But if you've been driving for 30 or 40 years, going on a fucking course for a week to learn nothing that you've been doing for 30 or 40 years, right? And it costs you between £250 and £500, right? It tells you in that, right? You can't be dehydrated at the wheel, right?
Right, okay. Well, which makes sense.
right? And you got a dry throat or you're dehydrated, you're allowed to have a drink, and they can't do anything about it. So the first time they pull me up for that, right, they can fuck off. They're going to get it.
Yeah,
We had
exactly. It was David Park in there. Yeah, he would have got a ticket. You're right, John. You're right. Anyone else in that case? Part there,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Cheney, yeah, they are bullies. Rude. They're horrible people.
The one that pulled us near Manchester. And he completely ignored the fact there was a fucking trucker on a mobile phone right next to us. So he was
to check our paperwork. The fucking guy coming down the slip road in a truck with his phone like that, talking on his fucking phone. Copper completely fucking ignored him, which is a road traffic offence. Yeah. To pull up us to see if our paperwork was in order.
He didn't measure the load to see if the fucking load was fucking measured right. He just looked at the load and checked the paperwork and went, there you go. So he was fucking wounded that he had an empty fucking hand.
What they're supposed to do is if you go up and check your paperwork, what they're supposed to do is say, right, there's the paperwork, the movement order, right? We can't move loaded without a movement order. It's the route and everything, and we can't go off route. Which was quite funny the other night. I used that to my advantage because the road was shut.
I got escorted through roadwork.
Right. And they say, right, I need to check your paperwork. And they look and they say, the SARS, yeah. Well, how did they know the fucking caravan's not bigger? Because they haven't fucking measured it. They're supposed to measure it.
Yeah.
So he wasn't doing his job right anyway, because he was a prick.
But they probably don't even know their job. That's the thing. You end up teaching them their job.
The one that pulled us up in, what's that fucking, that cafe up near Hempstead.
What?
Well, it fucking pulled us in somewhere in fucking Essex when we was up that end. Somewhere else, I can't remember the name of it, but I was behind. They come up to me and said, have you got the paperwork for this load? And I went, no. And they went, well, we don't need to talk to you then. Now, they should, if they knew their job, they should have known I needed a fucking movement order. For starters, we never used to get given them. We just run with the trucks, right? Snotty little bastard. And what to go and talk now? Carl is just like him, right? But Carl's real, right? Well, two of them got back to measure the load. One of them had to show the other one how to use the fucking tape measure.
For fuck's sake.
That surprised me at all. It really doesn't.
Yeah, well, if they pull me up and they say, do you know why we've pulled you up, mate? And I go, sir. And I go, one, don't call me sir. I work for a living. Two, under the Road Traffic Act, section 163 of the Road Traffic Act, you're allowed to. And they go, yeah, but, right, yeah, but do you think there might be something? I said, do you think I'm daft enough to fucking stick my hands up and give you a nicking? Right? So,
yeah.
To a nicking. So if you think I've done something wrong, you better have it in your fucking head what you're going to come out with, right? Or we'll just use 163 Road Traffic Act that you're allowed to do it.
Yeah. And that's it. That is the other take on it. You tagged me in a post with one of your mates, a trucker. The police had overtaken him in the lorry, and then done a stop in front of him and nearly caused an accident.
Brake tested him, and then laughed at him out of the little fucking window at the back.
Yeah, totally dangerous. Fucking wankers. Well, the bastards came round to our house one Sunday.
As I say, one.
Well, this Sunday. It was about 8:30, weren't we? Was it fucking chilling out, getting ready to fucking go to bed. Knock on the gate. I looked on camera and I thought, fucking copper. So I went to the door and you couldn't get in the gate because we've got a 6-foot fucking gate.
And it was locked on the inside
with a big gate.
Oh dear. Fucking hell, man.
So I went to the door and I went, yeah, what do you want? He went, the police. We're the police. And I went, I didn't ask you who the fuck he was. I know you're the police. You're wearing a black fucking uniform and a fucking stab jacket. I didn't ask him. I know the fuck that. I said, what the fuck do you want? And he went, somebody's been reported missing, right? And they're connected to this fucking house. I says, well, I don't know why they're connected to this fucking house, because no cunt's connected to this fucking house, right? Unless it's our kids, right? But if they was missing, they won't come round here because they then won't be missing. They'll be visiting the fucking parents, won't they? He said, yeah, but do you mind if we come in? And I went, yes, I do fucking mind if you come in. You're not fucking coming in. He went, well, have you got anything to hide? And I went, no, I haven't got anything to fucking hide. And he says, well, why won't you let us in? I said, because I don't have to let you in. I don't want to let you in, right? And I'm not going to let you in, right? He says, oh, I'll be back. And I went, well, come back and bring as many people as you fucking want and bring a fucking search warrant or else you can fuck off. He said, right, we'll be back. I said, well, if I'm in fucking bed, I'm answering the fucking door. Go get fucked. And he did.
What about that one? Yeah. That's how when they fucking use the excuse. Oh, well, it's the police we're talking. So he told them to go talk somewhere else. Yeah, with the three of them. Yeah. Dickhead.
So they can.
I just don't tolerate him, mate. I just won't fucking. Unless I'm taking the piss out of them and telling them how much everybody despises them, I won't even talk to the cunts after that. I have great pleasure.
What do you make? What do you make of this chat?
Sorry?
It's busking. Where's the designated busking area? Here. What's your name, sorry? Joe. Are you the market manager? Right? Yeah, are you?
I've had you before you paid up. You was trying to be a little bit obnoxious.
Were you telling me to move on with you?
Yeah.
And I didn't move on?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember, yeah. Right. Of course, we're going to have the same conversation today.
You're not staying here, are you?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Have you been asked to be here from the bid?
It's the public place. It's a public place. The business and development,
so
they have no control over me.
So if I go and get my van and park it right here,
is
that
van,
right?
Is it? It's not a van.
I'll go and get my van.
It's not a van.
I'll go and get my van.
Go on, then.
If you don't want to play the game.
It's not a problem.
Because that's a debt.
Go and get your van.
I'll sit here.
Don't touch my stuff.
I'll sit in. You'll go.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm here.
You know you're doing it on camera.
I don't care.
Smile.
I'm not interested.
Not going anywhere. You haven't told me anywhere. Move away. Move away from me now. Move away from me. Move away from me.
Are you hearing this?
Move away from me. It's all on camera. It's all being recorded.
He's recording me.
Yes,
here.
I am, in public. And it's going to go all over the internet. All over the internet.
Really?
Yes, it is.
He's talking to me.
I won't speak to someone that's getting up in my face and abusing my equipment. Get him out of my face now. Get him out of my face. I do music. No, I'm not listening. You come down here and speak to me in my face. I'm going to play some music. Get the fuck out of my face. Get out of my face. You know this is going to make me money. Get out of my face.
Have you got your license?
Get out of my face. Busking is not a licensable activity. By law, get out of my face!
Yeah.
I'm moving away from you so many times. Get out of my face! I've got it all on camera. You're coming to me. You're coming to me. Get out of my fucking face now. Get out of my face!
Can you stop
Get out of my face!
You're really
Get out of my face! Right now!
There's something wrong with you, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, why are you in my face?
Because you're not allowed to be here, mate.
Who are you to tell me that?
I'm the market
You're
manager.
Joe Public. Fuck off.
I'm swearing again. How many times?
Get out of my face.
Do, mate?
Get out of
What
my
are you
face.
gonna
I'm
do?
going to put you all over the internet, mate, and make
mate.
so much money all over you.
Mate,
Go on, fucking do it. Go on.
Why did you
Go on, do
swearing?
it. Because you're making me scared. You're in my face. Get out of my face.
I asked you to move.
I'm not moving.
Calm down.
Get out of my face.
Calm down. It's a marquee.
I don't care who he is. He doesn't own the streets.
He does.
No, he doesn't.
It's the marquee, man.
Nobody owns the streets. It's public.
Calm.
Get out of my face now. No, I'm not coming down.
Embarrassing.
I don't give a fuck. Get out of my face. I'm here. Do you really think so? Do you really think so? I don't have to prove it to anybody unless there's an accident.
Go on. This is it. They paid good money to be here to earn money. You're not listening. They paid money to earn money. You're stopping him earning money.
Okay.
What's the fucking problem with this, huh? What's the fucking problem?
Because I'm playing piano in the fucking street, stopping business to their stalls, apparently.
Bringing business to people, stop it.
Here, your glasses are here. What? That's why they had a go at you because
Yeah.
of business.
And they like scream.
Here, your glasses are here. Don't let them stop you.
No,
Are you
if
well?
anything, you bring business.
Yeah, don't let them stop you. They're assholes.
Yeah.
Young man, a bit of change for you.
Go and give it to the man.
That's
Tell you what, right? At the same time, right, of saying get the fuck out my face, I would have just gone.
I wouldn't have been able to be responsible. I really
I wouldn't
wouldn't.
have been able to hold my fucking.
That looks like a public piano, don't it? That's supposed to be played by the public. You've got loads of Liverpool.
I believe that it is.
Is it?
Trump's absolutely everywhere with this piano.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's got no right to move him because busking is totally different to market holding.
Yeah, but
We
that's
can
what.
go up here.
That's what. So because
No, so that guy
obviously.
who goes on the streets, he's the market manager. That couldn't need fucking drop kicking and all.
Well, they emailed James and said that the video that he's put out online has been edited. Now, I edit videos and I know what it would look like, and I can tell you 1,000%. I've watched the 10-minute video 3 times, and that has not been edited.
No,
I can
definitely
tell
not.
You see what you want is what.
What are trying to say? He's been edited.
What is he trying to say? He's actually found a clip of that cunt being obnoxious, and he's edited himself into that fucking clip. How the fuck?
How does that work?
Idiots.
Well, they're saying he's cut bits out of it rather than. So yeah, but he's also posted an email to them, and I think the police are on side. You know, he's done nothing wrong. But that man needs disciplinary action needs to be taken against that man.
But you can't see any cuts. You can't see any cuts in the video. You can tell when there's a cut in the video.
Yeah,
you can see
yeah, that's what I said.
He genuinely got scared for his own fucking safety there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know, and I don't want to be disrespectful to the young lad because he has actually met Dave in person in Edinburgh, as I said last night on the show. He was the chap that recorded Dave telling a traffic warden to do one in Edinburgh when they went up last August. And that's how, obviously, we all got to know him. Now, he's either got Asperger's or he's autistic. I can't remember which one. And he suffers really bad with his mental health. And he's actually come to me before and we've had a chat. Do you know what I mean? So I know that the guy himself is absolutely lovely. Shaney can vouch for that as well. Shaney was there when he recorded Dave in Edinburgh. So there was totally uncalled for. And the guy, like you said, the guy needs sacking. I would really, I really would.
That guy, right? That guy has got no fucking power over any cunt, right?
No.
He works for the council. He manages where people put the stores, and he takes the fucking money. That's the only power he's got. The power to take fucking money from stall holders, market traders. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a market trader, and he doesn't have to fucking pay. Busking ain't illegal there. Don't need a fucking license. Why does he think he can get on his fucking high horse with somebody with mental health issues or disability? In whatever his disability is, whatever.
To laugh in his face as well, that's just fucking disrespectful at all.
Mate, there's people with Hitler syndrome. That's what I call that sort of people, Hitler syndrome, where you get a clipboard. I think that the...
Yeah. What?
It was.
Why didn't he just fucking? Why do people like that fucking try to impose this? Fucking, it's like them fucking idiots who walk around for the council, that the fucking community fucking officers, what community warden, and the fucking think that you have to identify yourself. I'll tell them to fuck off.
Well, I tell you,
We had it in the service station. Sorry, Matt. Go on.
No, sorry. I was going to say, on Wednesday night before we went live, I give Dave a call. I normally speak to him before the news starts around 6 o'clock. And he was outside the bar just having a quick pint after he'd finished at the shop. And he had videoed a traffic warden and a traffic warden trainee, okay, at the end of the pier, not far from right, ticketing a bike. And the guy said to him, he said, I normally come down here. He was parked on the pavement, so he was giving him a fine, right? Now, bearing in mind, we've just seen the police pull up on double yellows and get their fish and chips, and that's absolutely fine, right?
Did they actually
they give him a ticket, and he actually...
Did they witness him ride onto the pavement, or was he just parked on the pavement? Because it's not illegal to park on the pavement. It's illegal to drive on. And with a bike, you can fucking get off it and push it on. So,
well, I thought it was actually illegal to give a bike a ticket because it becomes a dangerous driving because they put the ticket around the handlebars and it can become a safety issue.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that is, but there is a loophole there.
That's bullshit. That's BS.
Yeah, I would call BS on that because they'd have to remove it, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but anyway, so they've recorded these guys. And he was giving him a ticket. And the guy said to him, he said, I come down here with all the lads, normally 200 plus bikes, bring money to Worthing, do you know what I mean? Spend money in the town and what have you. And you're having me for being on the pavement. And he just didn't give a shit. He did not give a shit.
If I was that biking, Matt, I would appeal against that.
Yeah, because they didn't see him ride onto the pavement. It's illegal to drive or ride onto a pavement. It's not illegal to park on a pavement. Now, if they haven't seen him actually ride that bike onto a fucking pavement, right? They can't do. They can with a car, because obviously with a car you can't get off a car and just push it on. You know what I mean? So they've got the car banged to rights, but with a bike, you can get off a bike and push it onto the fucking pavement, which isn't illegal.
Well, yeah.
Share that. If as many people can share it, because John's just put in there, James has just asked as many people to share it.
I shared it on my Facebook. And to be honest with you, Matt, I'm in a bad mood anyway. That's where I nearly made me fucking armor. I mean, Mark 1, Land Rover. Because I was pissed off with it anyway, because I put in the PTO on the Land Rover, and I never fucking fitted up.
Do you know where they're driving on?
I didn't get much of that, Bobby. You was breaking up. Sorry.
Do you know which law the driving on a pavement comes from? 18, can't remember, it's 1800 and something, right? It was for driving cattle and sheep.
It's different with going onto a drive.
Right.
It's if you park on a path.
Right. It's actually driving cattle and sheep on the pavement. That's what you'll be able to check it out, Bobby. But it's from driving. It's 1800 or something when it was cattle and fucking sheep when they used to take them through the fucking streets to market. It was illegal to fucking drive them on the fucking. Well, if you can't control your cattle or your fucking sheep because they weren't on the road and they actually went to the pavement because they fucking know the fucking rules, don't they? Fucking, you know what I mean? But that's actually where driving on the pavement comes from. It's got fuck all to do with cars and motorbikes.
Well, it's like Shane just said about she has to cross a footpath to get into a drive. But you're still parking on a private drive. There's a difference between crossing a footpath to go onto a private drive. That's access. Whereas if you drive onto a pavement to park onto the pavement, they can't actually do you for parking on the pavement. It's the fact that you've driven. It's just fucked up. It's there to catch everyone out. You know what I mean?
Sounds like an alien.
An alien when they
Is this mic all right? Could anybody hear me properly? Is this mic all right?
Yes, fine.
Well, I put it this way, man. Like I said to you, I nearly took an hammer to my Mark 1 Land Rover because of that video. I was pissed off with it anyway because I was putting in a PTO. Dave would know what a PTO is on the Land Rover. And what the fuck go on? What the fuck go on? And then when I saw that, I went...
What you need is
a... I've got to put a wedge on the Land Rover.
What you need is a transit van, a ratchet strap, and a big fucking hammer. That's how you get it on.
I was putting a wrench on my Land Rover. I know you could use it from the PTO. And
Yeah.
it was supposed to be for design for the like Mark 1. The boats never matched up. The position never matched up. Oh. And when I saw that video, man, so I could have been sued you in court, man. You know what I mean?
Fucking
mate.
Yeah,
Easy.
It did.
Sorry, Dave, go on.
Sometimes, Bobby, though, with cars of that age, they have the upgrade, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's totally original and you've got the parts for the totally original bit, then it just goes tits up if you want. If people
Oh, man. I had to cut a bit of the pipework out, the bingo, and then after, oh, man, it was a fucking nightmare. It was a fucking nightmare.
It was starting with clamps and the fucking. I'm not going to mention his name, but we've got a guy round the corner from us, right? And he has got no fucking, what's the word I'm looking for? Scruples, has he? He's got absolutely no scruples. You know what I'm on about, right? And both times I've had to deal with a fucking DVLA clamp, round here. He's managed to walk past walking his fucking dog, and he's like, "You're a fucking."
Oh, Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention any names, so.
Well, it's Andy.
Yeah. But the first time it was about on it.
Yeah.
And they clamped it. So I took the seats out. Thought, right, if you're going to take me pile of shit that was going to go to the scrapyard anyway, right?
Wake up, Steve.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to sleep. I'm just texting someone. That's all.
I took all the seats out and I said, if you're going to take me pile of shit anyway, right, I'm going to fucking fill it full of shit out of the house. So I turned it into a skip and filled it full of shit. Right, the second one, right, I just put the, right, we lost the chip out of the fucking key and we needed the papers. And we've been fighting for the papers for ages, yeah? So I'd emailed them again. I'd just put the new alloy wheels on it, right, and they fucking come and clamped it, the set of bastards. Right? So I left the cunt on bricks.
Yeah, but you do know you could take if you could take that clamp off without damaging it.
We did when we was on.
It's not against the law.
It took us 4 hours, and I watched some lock picking fucking things, and I managed to. I've even got the lock still somewhere, right? I was left the clamp for it because you're not allowed to damage it, so we didn't damage it. But honestly, they had to come back with a second fucking vehicle. Because when they tried picking it up the first time while it was sat on the bricks, it ended up on its ass on the fucking floor.
But you know, it's the same lock. If you've got, it's like handcuffs. Like it's the same lock. There's a bottom lock, and every company's got the same lock key. So it's not actually a key. It's just a bingo. It opens them.
It was a bastard getting the last nut out of the fucking wheel, the clamp behind it. Because what the silly bastard had done, had clamped to the wishbone, so I could have the wheel out from under the wishbone. So I did. I left the clamp on the vehicle.
We used to have a business where I used
bastards.
Used to buy scrap cars. Sometimes it was just something stupid, like a cam belt had gone, so it was going to cost a fortune. But because I'm a mechanic and we had our own garage, we used to just take the head off and replace the valves, fucking, new head gasket, fucking new valves, new cam chain or cam belt.
That's when I got fucking.
Right. So we got this. We got this, and we used to do it pay weekly. So you could get the car and pay weekly for it until it was paid off, and it became your car. Well, we got this car. We had it MOT'd.
And just if you miss the payment, you're a cunt, and we'll come and take the ECU out of the fucking car.
Anyway, they were supposed to pick it up in the morning, right? We just brought it back from MOT, validated it. It was gleaming, ready to go. Fucking woke up in the morning.
Yeah,
there was a fucking clamp on the car. Oh, fuck.
It was a what?
A clamp on the car. So,
clamp.
None of the others have been clamped, and we had 2 more that was about to go as well.
So we just Donna watched a few videos on YouTube, right?
Destroyed the house to find the right bits.
Yeah, making a pick-locking kit out of fucking
all
sorts, right? Bending them into the right shape and everything.
You was about to give up on it, weren't you? Because you're like, you're not going to do it. And I went, dink. He went, I fucking love you. Took the chains back round so it looked like it was still on. Waited a couple of hours, removed the clamp and fucked off with the car.
Alan said
it was on time, so find it, you fuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, that fucker this morning, we've took it off, right? She said, it's all right, we're moving to Ireland, that's why I want the car. Fucking hell. I thought, laughing, they're not going to fucking be able to find it in fucking Ireland, are they?
Oh, hello. Better behave yourself now, my mother's in.
Then, hiya, Bridget.
My mum's in. So
it's Dave, you said.
All right, Bridget.
What do you make of this?
We often hear that we must pay for alleged wrongdoings of our imperial past by submitting to massive immigration into our homelands. This argument depends upon white guilt. Some of our people get a rush from indulging in ethno-masochism. But we can smash this politically correct charade simply by refusing to apologize for who we are. I'm not sorry for the colonization of indigenous peoples. After Europeans left, they went back to their third world ways. Moreover, these people create nothing new, except for dictatorship, cannibalism, poverty, and civil war. I'm not sorry for apartheid. After the native Africans took control, they slaughtered the whites in the area just as they did in Haiti. Have a look at what happened under Robert Mugabe. I'm not sorry for slavery. Every race on the planet has practiced slavery at one point or another. More whites were abducted and enslaved by Muslims than the number of blacks enslaved by whites. It was whites who founded the abolitionist movement and fought to end slavery. Today, various tribes in Africa continue to enslave each other, yet they say there's only blood on the hands of Europeans. If anything, under white rule, third world countries had a higher standard of living than they could ever produce on their own. After we leave you to yourselves, what we build for you is destroyed. We are not dependent on you. If anything, you need us. I'm not sorry for the Crusades. Our ancestors courageously fought to drive Islam out of Europe. If it weren't for their valor, our entire civilization would be under Islamic tyranny. That same heroic spirit still flows through the blood of our people today. Ethno-nationalism among Europeans is rising in the face of invaders. I'm not sorry for imperialism. The Mongols built the largest empire in human history, but nobody suggests that they should be denied their sense of cultural and racial identity. The issue isn't that our ancestors were imperialists, it's that we were the best at it. We came, we saw, we conquered. Such allegations against the entire white world are just excuses to rob us of our once prosperous homelands. Saudi Arabia insists that Europe should take in more refugees, when they're a rich oil state capable of housing millions of them. Instead of importing their own kinsmen to their country, they offer to build mosques in Germany. Liberals will claim they're standing for human rights, but the minute you tell them whites have the right to self-determination, they scream, "You're part of the problem," thereby embracing the cultural and demographic genocide of a race that has created the very civilization they take for granted. There's no point in apologizing anyway. They merely see it as a sign of weakness and will attack you even harder. The only way to stand up for yourself and your people is to refuse to apologize. We're not sorry for what our ancestors did. We're not sorry for who we are today. No apologies, no regrets, no doubt, no compromise. We're not sorry.
That's fucking right. Why should we be fucking sorry, right, for something that happened hundreds of years before we were born? We have no control over that, so why the fuck should we be sorry?
True.
I watched, you know where they do this Oxford fucking, or is it Cambridge? They have these debates with the fucking students and everything. And there was a Puma on there. I mean, an Indian gentleman in there. And he went off on all the lefty little woke fucking students saying that if it weren't for the British, India would be fucked now. The infrastructure they put in, the railway put in, all the buildings that they put in are still there. And if it weren't for us going over there, right, they'd be fucked now. And he was an Indian guy talking about what the British did or the English did or whatever fucking, if it was the British or the fucking whatever. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? He's just trying to guilt people. Well, America have just found out, right? You know, when it was on about giving all the coloured people reparations, they've just found out how much it costs to give people reparations, right? And they've just gone, hang on a minute, we really can't afford this.
But
so it doesn't represent reparations anymore.
But that's a lot of bullshit, because if you think about this, right, you're only supposed to give the reparations if get them back to the way they were, to the slaves. Now, the most people today are 10 times better off, even 100 times better off than their ancestors.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Like I don't know. I told Matt this. I think I told Matt this. I've never heard of Lily Lightfoot, Hannah Lightfoot.
Hi, Mother.
How you doing? Hope you're all right. Yeah. Just listen, right? We've got a museum in Hull. William Wilberforce came from Hull, and he was one of the people that was pushing to abolish slavery, and he helped pushing getting rid of slavery. And I tell you what, you go in there, and some of the fucking shit there is horrendous. We've got hoops that went round the neck with fucking great metal bits out, so they had to stay 2 meters apart. Bit like the COVID fucking regulations. I've heard if the government had seen that in William Wilberforce house, right? But inside the ring, there was spikes. So if they went too close, they did the fucking bar and it would push the spike into the fucking. It's fucking horrendous, mate. Some of the shit.
But you know who's the biggest? He was the biggest slave trader in the world at that time. Asia, China.
Yeah.
So why did you go after Chinese people? Why said it all? Everything is white. Now we got, like I said to Matt. Like I said to Matt, my ancestor was called Hannah Lightfoot.
Fucking hell, Buddy's turned up.
If the rumours are to believe, we got our disease from King George III, because he was supposed to be having.
Oh, lovely, we've got thunderstorms here.
King George I, and he had what we've got. So we expect to pay for something that happened 300 years ago. You know what I mean?
Well, if it was with the king, right? Let fucking Charles the wanker pay for it. Yeah. Fucking. Yeah. It was his fucking family. Fuck him.
Oh, I got accused from a head doctor. Fucking.
You're missing out Queen Camilla as well.
Yeah, I got accused of the head doctor being delusional of grandeur. I said, how do you work that out, love? She goes, well, you saying you're from a king. I said, I never said I was from a king. I said, if the room is to believe.
We got
stupid twat.
No, mate. Do you know what, right? There's just so many people spouting so much shit about what happened in the past. How the fuck, right, are we supposed to fucking pay for that? Yeah?
What, mate?
It wasn't here. Yeah.
Because if you think about it, there was 1 million of white, the UK people, the England people, got enslaved to the Africans, brownie, pirates. You're talking 1 million. We only had up to 3,000 slaves in this country.
But you know what, right? I think I might go for some of this fucking money, because they used to oppress witches and burn them on the fucking stake. They did that to my ancestors. Do you reckon I'd get some fucking coin?
But no, because you've got a better life, Dan. You've got a 10 times better life than your ancestors. That's the point.
Yeah,
And
that's
most of
true,
the
Sean.
people living today are not descendants from slaves. It doesn't matter what they say. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. Sid. They use this excuse for being a criminal crime. Like in London, most of the crimes are committed by black on black or black on white.
Yeah.
No, that's true, Scott. You can't change history, but they're trying to.
They are doing, aren't they, Scott? They are changing history, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's what they're fucking doing. I know you can't change history. If it's fucking happened, it's fucking happened.
But they're changing it in the books,
changing
and
it
how
anyway.
are people going to know if it's taught to them early enough?
Well, they're trying to change the Bible as well.
So whatever they say is history now, it's fucking history. And so they are trying to change history. I know what you're saying, Scott. You can't change history. If it fucking happened, it fucking happened. But they're not telling them the true fucking shit.
They're changing it in books, they're changing it in fucking the Bible.
If a lie doesn't get challenged, it becomes the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look at the Netflix done a program about Claire Pratchett, and she's black. Claire Pratchett was from Greece, her ancestors from Greece.
Yeah, not fucking black.
So she wasn't black. She wasn't black. She's
fucking Snow White wasn't fucking black neither. Okay. Snow White.
It's on the thing, Snow White.
She's called Snow White, so she had fucking Snow White skin. Yeah, she was. So what have they done?
Charcoal black with the 7 dwarfs.
Turned them into fucking. You know what I mean? What the fuck? You know what I mean? It's just fucking ridiculous. Well,
on
the Royals family, that fucking program about the Royals. I don't watch it. And there a coloured person in there. I tell you what, there's never ever going to be a coloured fucking king or queen, right, in this country. Look, they tried it once with fucking Harry and Meghan, right? I didn't even think she was black. I thought she was just slightly.
Meghan's trying to be starring in the next series of The Crown. Well, she's hoping to.
I just thought she'd been on the Sunbeds, to be fair.
The royal family are the racist set of bastards. Yeah, they're all racist. And they're all as well.
You know the lady in the studio at the time of the coronation made the comments with regards to a very white balcony.
Yeah.
Did you see? Yeah. There's going to be no further action to that because she's quite right. She's quite rightly entitled to her opinion. They said.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Well, I love Shakespeare. Right now, that's the same woman gonna play Richard III. Right, Richard III was a white man. He had a hug, but a black woman played Richard III, and that's supposed to be the norm.
Well, when we're told this is the norm,
complaining that I'm wearing the same clothes. This is like the first time I've worn this pinafore in front of you guys. Like I do wear it, but in front of you guys, this is the first time. Starting to smell less like chicken in here. That's a good sign. I had barbecue chicken. Lovely lunch. Terrible smell. Because now I haven't had the window open, so it's just getting all chickeny.
What the fuck do you call that?
So listen.
I want to get off. Let me off.
It looks like a man. It sounds like a man. It probably carries the same.
It's a fucking man.
It identifies as a woman, and we are all meant to fucking accept that.
Well, I said the thing to Matt. A so-called man is having a baby.
Fuck, if I was going out nightclubbing and I pulled that, I'd fucking run a mile.
Yeah.
Oh my god! What the fuck? How the fuck? Oh no!
Now Dave wants to know how it's giving birth, and if it's coming out the rear, he says it would be very interesting, funny to watch.
I want to know how he gets out the trouser snake. Fuck out the rear. I want to know how they get out the trouser snake. If he's meant to be a man, if it's meant to be a man, right? I want to see it come out the same place that it would with a woman, right? It's got to come out the trouser snake. I don't give two fucks.
He's got it. He's still.
That's it.
Donnie,
Like,
he's still got a fanny. That's the point. He's still got a fanny, so he's still a woman. You know.
What's that?
It's not a man. It's a woman. Men can't get pregnant.
That is just fucking right. Just no.
Ain't right, Matt. You know that conversation we had about my friend coming in, right? While I'm staying in messages with her because she don't want to type in the room. Even she's just put, where's it coming out?
Yeah, exactly. The interesting, definitely.
Right.
I mean,
the well's gone fucking nuts on it. Right. That cunt, right? Not that one you just put up, the one before it, right? Even if it was a bed, she would not be wearing that pinny for. What did she call it? A pinny for? Fucking right.
I don't know. Do you want to see it again?
I'm complaining that I'm wearing the same clothes. Yeah, this is like the first time I've worn this pinafore in front of you guys. Like I do wear it.
Pinafore. This is the first time I wore this pinafore. Yeah.
I'm not being funny, Doc. Like, I would fuck anything in a skirt, right? They don't call me the dirty dick for nothing. But I'm telling you what, I still wouldn't.
No, I definitely wouldn't.
Mate, send it an email.
Like I told you about the she's done all the woman from Liverpool. She's got all the equipment. But
obviously
like,
they'll have to give him a C-section because there's no way he's going to be able to give. Well, I just don't know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's why cars are fitted in sunroofs for people who was born by cesarean section. So they feel comfortable.
Yeah. I feel sorry for the poor fucking child.
On better news, the police are going to start taking action against Just Stop Oil.
There has been no sea ice in the Arctic. It's coming. Oh my gosh.
About bloody fucking time, that's what I can say.
Well, look, there's a vanity fund for Stop Oil. He's put here, I think it's 1.5 million, just donated 1.5 million to the Labour Party. Oh, guess what the Labour Party did? They're going to stop new oil, like looking for oil.
Yeah, well, they're idiots. What we've got, right, is we've got the Labour Party are going to get in, right, and we're going to have 4 years
That's
of the
what I
Labour
think as
Party.
well, Michelle.
Right? When we've had 4 years of the Labour Party,
Popcorn
even
at
the
ready.
fucking lefties are going to say, fuck this. They are psychopathic fucking lunatics, right? All right, we thought it was all going to be right, but they are fucking nutcases, right?
Yeah.
And when the fuck all, right, and they can't afford fuck all, yeah, they're going to go, wow, no, can't have this, right? And even the lefties will fucking say,
there's going to be no such
fuck 'em.
no such thing as middle class soon. It's going to be working class and the fucking snobs.
Yeah.
Well, Dave explained it very well the other day, actually, because like he says now, the working class, the middle class, are surplus to requirement now, because, and that's why you're treated like we are, because you're not needed. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's where it's going.
But
It's
what?
a shame.
Who's going to produce the shit that the fucking elites are going to eat? Where the fucking clothes coming from? The working class. Yeah.
Something with Just Stop Oil as well, right? Which I really need to point out, and I'm hoping that I can get all the stats and stuff together for one of these shows, right? And that is, They do all these protests fully clothed.
Yeah.
Would you want to see any of them naked?
Not really, but I think they're hypocritical because everything that they wear and everything that they own, somewhere along the line, will need oil for production.
But it's
But they
being
don't-
proven constantly. Like one of the founders of Just Stop Oil. She goes on holiday. She shops. She drives a diesel car. She shops, buys bananas, all sorts of fruit has been from hundreds and hundreds of miles away. You know, so all of them are like that in Insulate Britain. The founder hasn't got his house insulated. So they do what they say, but don't do what they do. The hypocrite bastards.
Yeah, they are. They even go to their own demos with their generators and their takeaway tubs for their luncheon. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is a live circulating where they're all sat on the green. Is it in Westminster? All eating out of their takeaway tubs from the Chinese.
It all over the fucking place.
Right, so let's put it this way, right? Insulate Britain want all the houses insulating properly. Yeah?
Yeah.
So they don't leak energy, so they don't use as much. Hang on. So they don't use as much energy to heat your home. Yeah? So they want to put new PVC windows in that are energy efficient. Yeah? What is new PVC made out of?
Michelle,
Just hang on. Right. Just hang on.
Plastic that needs oil.
But,
Hello.
Doc, there's only 70% of Britain houses in Britain can't be insulated.
Yeah.
And there's a scientific reason why there's a cavity anymore. It's to make your house breathe.
Yeah, exactly.
So when I figured the late 80s or early 90s, you used to get a grant from the government to insulate your house. What went up? Black mold went up. Depression went up. Cot deaths went up.
Yeah.
Because of the asbestos.
Yeah.
Right? They used to come along, drill holes in your fucking concrete, didn't they? And fill it with that stupid foam. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it because it's pushing a narrative.
And all them houses are fucked. And all them houses are fucked now because the fucking plaster's falling off. They can't breathe. And fucking they can't move, they can't expand. So the fucking houses are fucked. Because that was a bright idea, wasn't it? Cavity there, so the fucking moisture, it's like a moisture fucking gap. Yeah, right. So,
I need to get off
that house has been engineered. Houses have been built like this for fucking years and years and years. Let's go and fill that cavity that's got a purpose with foam, so that purpose is taken away. What a set of fucking clowns.
Cancelled the air show, but then you've got fucking sky cocaines on a regular basis.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you've got some malt vinegar, you can fucking get rid of it.
That's another. Yeah, you got it, Dave. Bit of sarsen, job done. And then you get your flying around private jets.
Yeah.
You can go on and.
Oh, he's just a knobhead.
A is a prime candidate for a total fucking lunatic, hypocrite lunatic. Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton, the Formula One driver.
Yeah.
So, he's a person of colour. So obviously he's had an hard life, right? Drives a Formula One car, chucking out fucking masses of fucking carbon dioxide. Flies everywhere in a private jet, chucking out loads and loads of carbon monoxide. I ain't got a fucking problem with it.
Well, Formula One has actually gone electric now.
Registers it in the Isle of Man so he don't have to pay fucking VAT on it. Yeah. And then fucking got a right? We should all drive electric cars. Fucking what? A fucking right. If you're gonna come out with that shit, right, you shouldn't be black. Right? Right. You should be a white
vegan dog,
middle class fucking Labour voter. You shouldn't be a Formula One fucking driver of colour. Right? I don't get it.
Right.
Yeah. That is just hypocrisy that you could not fucking write in a soul.
But
No,
again, going back.
well, that's what it's not. I mean, there's loads of them out there, isn't there? Like Lewis Hamilton, absolutely loads of them. All these hypocrite fucks. Do you know what I mean? When's it going to end? Where do you draw a line under all this?
Well, I hope
Shit.
they've all had the jabs and they all get lots and die. What?
Levels.
Well, after jab 1, 2, 3, or 4.
All of them.
Right. Okay. Back to production. Yeah. Even if it wasn't involved in the making of the products, you've still got transport. Still got to make it from A to B. Each item's got to make it from A to B along the line.
Yeah.
How does that happen? But now you've got an all-electric fucking truck in Scotland again, Steve. What are they doing up there?
Oh, don't even fucking get me started on them.
I see you.
I've done payment
They
because
put the
of
whiskey on the back.
Really?
Well,
How have they
one of
worked
those
out
new
you
electric buses the other
you
day,
need
and the
4
fucking
fucking trucks to carry the same amount as one truck does, right? With all the fucking making of them batteries, the fact you can't fucking recycle them or anything, it's 10 times worse for the fucking environment. They're full on
I was on
morons.
the,
Have you
I was on
noticed?
one of those electric buses.
They're going to
Those
try it on
battery-
loggers.
Loggers, yeah.
Fucking hell, they're going to do it on loggers.
Out in the forest, collecting shit. Where are you going to get the electric to charge it from?
Exactly.
Going to the fucking mill, right? And then fucking having to a logger, right?
A logger
that
that'll
run
be able
around
to carry
like
fucking
idiots.
three trees at a time because of the 5-ton payload. Hello.
It's like those electric buses. I was on one of them the other day. It got into the bus station. The bus driver had to turn around to the inspector and turn around and say, "Oh, can you come and get this bus because it's only on 5%." It got to the bus station and it conked out, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, so I had to go and get a replacement bus for it.
Bring me a charge.
Well, you won't hear all the fuck ups on the news. It'll be, we're using these new wonderful electric fucking vehicles. They won't tell you in the news that they've broke down.
Have you
or
seen
they've
how
just
many
set
of
on
them
fire with a load of passengers.
Have you seen how many of them fucking electric buses have set on fire? There's
Oh
loads
yeah,
of-
especially in Scotland, they're fucking lethal.
Well, lorries would be no different. In fact, lorries would be more so. They ain't going to last
And now
5
they're having
minutes.
trouble with that self-driven bus. That's been fucking giving them hassle because it's been following the wrong sat nav, the wrong fucking directions. It's like, what the fuck?
The Land Rover fucked off with the Land Rover.
Yeah, that's why you never employ an ex-army fucking lorry driver. Because every time they see a Land Rover, they just fucking follow the cunt. You know what I mean? But
I
go on.
I see Boris has stood down.
Oh mate, it's not just
The cunt
Boris, is
can't
it?
stand up, let alone stand down.
They're still resigning now. Have you watched Maya Tusi? Right, he's done it.
We are the
There's about 6 of them resigned now.
Yeah, I need to see that. Is it someone? She went first, didn't she? But yeah, they asked the public what they thought of Boris, and this is what they said.
Here in Uxbridge today, Boris Johnson's constituency.
Don't you ever mention that name in front of me, that filthy piece of toe rag.
I want to know who she is.
Here in Uxbridge today, Boris Johnson's constituency.
Don't you ever mention that name in front of me, that filthy piece of toe rag.
We should
Give
be
her a
all
gold
please
medal.
chill her down so I can take her for a breakfast and a cup of tea.
I just
She was
love the
very
way she come
polite.
out with it. A filthy piece of animal.
Well, apparently you reports about fucking the fraud in COVID. Yeah, and £1.5 million or something like that, right? And it's actually right. Katie Hopkins did something on it tonight. Well, sometime I watched it tonight, but it's actually £7.5 billion, and most of it is linked to fucking MPs. Even a baroness had a fucking contract.
Really?
Yeah. Just
Been
go on
trying to
Katie
destroy
Hopkins
the
and
nuclear family
check
for
it.
years, Shaney.
Right, just go out and check it out. But the ones that they're
What
looking at
social
now,
services was invented for.
right, this baroness fucking somebody had a fucking contract to fucking supply all that useless fucking PPE, right, that was no good is now in fucking storage. They're looking at a Baroness. The police are looking at that now. It's £7.6 billion now, the fraud, but they're only saying it's 1.6.
Sorry, what Shaney said, they've been trying to destroy the nuclear family for a lot of years now. It is all part of the fucking plan. This is what social services was invented for. It was like a token effort when they started, where there was supposed to be family support, but they're not. And they're by design to destroy families.
Yeah.
Right, you all right, mate? And I've witnessed it. There are people out there that do but they leave the wrong ones behind. Look at Baby P and all that shit.
Yeah. And then
helping you, they'll fail you, and then they'll blame on you.
Then they'll just move. When they get
and when you get found out, they'll change social worker after social worker after social worker after social worker. I'm having it again with mine. Cheeky fuckers.
Yeah.
So I'm going to leave that one there. I won't want to fucking run.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, we've said it many a times. We've covered it many a times. The cases that they should be interested in, the cases that they should be where they should be removing children. Look, you know, they do get some right. I'm not saying they get all wrong. They do some right, but obviously they can't do everything bad, can they? By the book, they get caught out. But many times, and they think sorry, we'll come out, we'll investigate it, we'll put our hands up, we'll say sorry, chuck the family a load of money, and get on to the next case. And even more.
That's something else though, because the police actually help them do the damage. The police have failed on a lot. Like, you know yourself, I've worked with a lot of families over the time. Because of like my experience, I know what to look for and how to do. I was never perfect. I've never stated I was perfect, but I never deserved to have happened what happened. But there's other people, and there's so many different ways to fail. They run off a script. How the fucking hell can you go into court and say you never fed your kids, but your kids were overweight? They were the first two things in the book.
Yeah. Future Am, that's another good one. They've got a crystal ball.
Yeah.
Right. They could take anybody's kids on Future Am. Right. You could could go into a copper's house and take a copper's kid, and all they'll say is there's a chance of Future Am.
And you know what they do? That's if you're a copper that go against the grain. And as you know, John Wedger threatened to have his kids put off him because he wanted to expose what was going on. Right? So they'll use it. If you're a police officer, they'll use it because you're not acting like a fucking robot and doing as you're told.
Wedger, he went through. We've had him on the show quite a lot, and he went through hell. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a John or you're not. Do you know what I mean? I know there's a lot of stories that float to and from. I'm just saying, obviously, what I know at the time is when he was in the police force and he wanted to expose them or started to expose them. You know, there was threats of all his money being taken and everything. And I'm not saying what he's done since then is right or wrong. That's no interest of mine. Do you know what I mean? But the way they tried to silence.
But he was actually put in place to fucking check on what was happening with the kids. And when he did his job, the fucking fucked him.
Shaney might know the name of this social worker. I was doing a lot of I can't remember it. I'm shit with names, right? I can tell you the story, but I'm shit with names. And this social worker started ousting the fucking care homes and stuff. And the police turned up. They put her in a nut house, right? And the police turned up and actually knocked some walls down, thinking she had paperwork in between the fucking walls. Destroyed her life. This was a social worker.
Holy fuck!
I'll see if I can find a name, but I was doing some research, and I tell you what, we don't even know where she fucking is now. They destroyed the walls, thinking she had paperwork inside the walls.
Because that's what you do, knock your walls down, put paperwork in, get a plastering to replaster your a brick in, just to fucking add paperwork, don't you? Me personally would give it to a mate. You know
that's what I said, right? If you want to
destroy me fucking house,
if you want to try and fucking find paperwork in my house, you'll come on stuff because mine isn't in this house.
You burn it. Surely that's far easier.
Yeah, we've knocked somebody else's wall down and got a plaster in and a builder in to fucking hide it. You know what I mean?
We've had one decent social worker, right? And she did a lot for us in a small amount of time, didn't she? After me fighting for about 5-6 years to get him back into contact because they was dragging the heels with him, right? They told the kids that he didn't want to be there. I've got everything to prove otherwise. I even said to the carer, I said, they've lied to you as well. I said, and I can prove it, right? I said, they've lied to you. I'd been fighting for years, right? And this social worker did everything she could. No sooner as she turned her back, and now they're playing fucking games again.
Yeah, always the way.
I said,
Unfortunately,
right, I'm a qualified basic skilled shooter, right? A teacher, yeah, in numeracy and literacy, yeah. And they actually said that I have to go down to the fucking office and take a letter writing fucking course, right? And the fucking email they sent me, right, was full. Or the letter, no, it was a letter. It was full of grammatical fucking errors. So I fucking underlined every grammatical letter and highlighted it and fucking put what should have been there, right? And sent it back. And
They used to do it for the kids' school reports as well. They fucking hated that because he did it in red pen and everything.
Right. So I sent it back to them and I went, you want to send me on a course to learn how to write letters, right? And this is what you've sent me. And there was every fucking mistake on it, right? I never got an answer to that. Never got an answer to it, mate. I went, this is diabolical. How can you fucking judge people and you can't even write a fucking letter properly?
No, that's the thing. And this is the same with anything. The police, the NHS, you know, that they give all these orders, they chuck it all out there, and half of them can't even do it themselves. Social workers, again, are never with the prime suspect. Moving on. Do you think now I'm going to play this? I know it's probably a week or so old. Do you think now should be standing down?
Wing, 10 shot. Mr. President, thank you for joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, the President will be departing immediately following the Air Force.
He departed. He already fucking departed when he landed on his fucking face.
He'll be departing on Air Force One as soon as I get a wheelchair for him so he can
He needs to
actually get
fucking step down and just fucking.
No, it's not up to him. He's a puppet. He's a puppet, right? And now it's beyond the joke. It used to be funny watching him trip upstairs and trip down because I've never known anyone trip upstairs, but there you go, right? And fall downstairs. But he's fucking ill, and they're using him as a puppet, and it's got to the point now where it's unfucking fair.
The best
He's a laughing stock.
Right, the same, right?
He can't stand for 4 minutes. You've just seen that.
Yeah. No, well said. You're exactly where I was going with that myself. The world is laughing at him, and I'm not defending him in any way, but he has become a laughing stock, and it's very clear that. And it's just it's crazy. I mean, like you're right. But people falling upstairs and that, do you know what I mean? On the odd occasion, it's funny when you're seeing it week and it's on camera and people are, you know, come on, fucking give the bloke some dignity, surely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the cameras are not off him, are they?
It's over.
Right. Right, you can't take the piss out of old people, but he is so fucking corrupt.
I can't stand him because he's a fucking horrible.
His whole family are corrupt, right? Yeah. He has been taking money from China, from Ukraine. His whole family, even his this is how fucking moral that cunt is. He's even put money in his grandkids' name. Why would the Chinese fucking Communist Party send his grandkids millions of pounds?
It's probably blackmail so he don't deceive them and all.
Why?
Yeah, and that's why I'm not defending him in any way. But I mean, the bloke's clearly ill, isn't he?
Yep.
It's not fucking
Oh,
real.
yeah.
You don't just like that. You know what I mean? Sort of, hey. You can't have a world leader like that. You know, the president
That's
of America.
Parkinson's or dementia.
It's something,
Well,
yeah.
when he's doing his speeches, he's forgetting most of the, like, he's forgetting some of the questions, and he's like, "Oh, what did you ask me?" And it's like, really, like, come on.
How many
Like,
times have you read off a card and
But Matt,
Yeah, it reads off an article.
you took them from Iraq, left all equipment over.
Yeah, he did. You're right.
Yeah, and not ISIS, the Taliban got fucking helicopters, tanks, all the equipment.
That was funny. That one that went round in circles and then went boom.
Yeah, but ISIS are using
When
them
you
now.
do a job like that, I should do to finish the job
Well,
off.
they're not really using them. Crashed them, haven't they?
Well, the
Sorry,
Taliban.
I'm having a lot of trouble with
Yeah,
my
right.
connection with my internet to go playing up.
It's all right, Bob. We all have that trouble, don't we?
I have a problem
Right.
with my connection, and it's not the internet.
ISIS are now using weapons. Maybe not the fucking helicopters and the fucking tanks, but they are using the fucking. Because they're going into Iran now, aren't they? The Taliban.
Millions
going into
millions
fucking.
He left. He left them all equipped. He pulled
Yeah.
them well.
And then
After
try
his
blaming
own
it on
policy. Yeah. Yeah,
the
no,
Russian.
yeah.
Sick of hearing the Russian collusion bullshit.
I tell you now, if Trump was running America now, there would be no Russia, Ukraine.
Be.
And this is
Oh,
because
no. Definitely not.
it would have.
Well, he said, didn't he? They had one of them town halls, didn't they? They have over there, don't they? Town halls, they call them. And they're going there, and fucking Trump went on it. And it's run by CNN.
They're a set of
Which, right, and they put them on there, and they didn't fucking even ask the questions that people wanted to know, right? It was asking about,
no.
right? And it was quite funny because Trump had the fucking light. And he went, if I was still in power, Putin wouldn't have even attacked you.
And he said if he gets voted back in 2024, right?
It'll be back
and
over in 24
the
hours.
war's still going on. He said it'll be over in 24 hours. And do you know what? I believe him.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be done.
The amount of peace deals he fucking signed whilst he was in power. Forget about whether you think he's fucking racist or a fucking womanizer or whatever, right? Because he likes to pinch women's asses. Now, most normal men do. No, I'm not saying normal men, but most straight men do. I'm not going to say that makes. Yeah, you know what I mean. I wrote that straightest gay in the village sat in the room. Do you know what I mean?
Well, look at that fucking case now. Look at that case. It's just been found guilty.
But Donna, that's wrong. It doesn't matter if you're straight or gay. Every man would pinch.
And he got off of that.
We've lost.
I think
He has he's having mega fucking mic problems, isn't he?
Let's see what else I've got. See as we're.
What's happening?
Is this mic all right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
I think you just keep losing signal. Welcome back, guys.
My internet connections.
It shouldn't matter whether you think he's racist or this. I've never heard him say anything fucking racist.
I would say good night because I've having had it.
But he did well when he was president. The amount of fucking peace deals he said.
Good night. I'm having a lot of problems.
All right, mate, you take it easy. I'll message you after the show.
All right, Bobby.
Love you all.
All right. See you, Dave. See you, Doc. See you.
But yeah, the amount of stuff he did while he was in power, employment was good, right? And they say that the amount of black people that come forward and say, "I went, hang on a minute, he helped us." Do you know what I mean? He helped us.
What do you think he'll get back in?
It's going to be a tough one, but
Depends on how many dead people vote again.
I think they've had enough in America now with Biden. I think they have.
But Hillary's again.
oh, someone on YouTube just put hashtag Trump24.
Yeah, I hope he does get in.
I do. Yeah, I hope he gets in.
Because regardless of what people think of him, he did a fucking good job.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And he didn't even fucking take a wage either.
No, he didn't. He didn't get paid for being president. He didn't take a wage.
No. Well, he done it for the country, didn't he?
Well, they've impeached him twice, right? Once they impeached him when he wasn't even president. How the fuck can you impeach a president when they're not president?
Yeah.
Yeah, how does that work out? It's like just
All the shit that was on Hunter's laptop and all the shit that Biden's done and they've proved, right? And there's an investigation into the corruption, right? But they're not impeaching him. Hang on, it just something is corrupt.
Well, it just shows you. It shows you corruption. Yeah, exactly that. 100%.
Well, fucking Biden sticks his nose in fucking Northern Ireland, right? Sticks his because he fucking claims he's Irish. Mind you, he claims he was a fucking train driver as well. He claims he's fucking being a fighter pilot and every fucking. The guy just spouts shit. Yeah, if he goes to open a fucking tractor fucking plant, right? He used to drive a tractor on a fucking farm. If he goes to open a fighter plane fucking plant, he used to be a fighter plane pilot. Do you know what? The guy is full of shit. He lies, right? And he can't even read a fucking auto cue. He can't walk upstairs, right? And he thinks he's going to run for another 4 years, right? And they think Trump was bad. People in America thought Trump was bad, right? I think the guy was a saint.
I honestly do think they'll stop him from running again.
Oh yeah,
well, surely they would.
I know Hillary Clinton's running for next year as well. But, well, it's supposed to be, but
I don't think he'll be around for another 4 years, if I'm honest.
Somebody will take him out.
James John has named a trigger. Don't fucking don't stop. Oh, fucking hell, man.
Tigger, not trigger.
Oh yeah, Tigger.
I've seen this today, right? And I've seen a lot of this lately. What is going on with the guards?
I think she's on about that.
All right.
Yeah, well, exactly the same time as me saying he was having a nap, I got a message through saying he's tired.
Yeah. He's had the jab. He's had the jab, and the blood got in his head.
He's carrying them fucking big ferrets round all day on the red.
They are fucking heavy, and also they fucking weigh a ton.
Yeah.
But I've never seen so many
or whatever it was.
It's not like a giant fucking painted fucking earbud.
It's called a Busby. That's the original name for it. Because my grandfather used to wear one when he was a sergeant major.
Yeah, switch really hard and snap your neck.
I like the fact that he got himself up, started playing again, then they come back along, laid him back down on the stretcher as if he was dead, and then ran off with him. He got back up.
He stroked him in his bed.
Laid on the floor for 5 minutes. Nobody turned up. Gets up, and everybody turns up. What the fuck's that about? Yeah.
Fuck no.
Saying that
Anyway,
I've been really fucking warm.
That's the fucking guards fucking version of the NHS. Yeah. Turn up fucking far too late and be no use whatsoever.
I've just seen a lot of it lately. It surprises me. Well, I know of them when they go out the night before and they don't hydrate themselves in the sun and the heat. And like I say, heat strokes us in. You get one or two, but lately you get 3, 4, 5 at each parade. Like,
Yeah.
Mental.
He's just took his passing out parade far too late.
Yeah, he passed right out.
He's been in fucking service for 10 years. He didn't fucking pass out properly on his passing out. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe he's had too many COVID jabs.
So what I'm going to do is pass out when I'm supposed to be fucking on duty.
And then get back up, and then they're going to take me off on the stretcher.
I'm going to pass out and see these assholes to fucking come and see if I'm all right. He probably was all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but while he was laid on the floor, he still had it in the fucking perfect position.
Well, at first I thought he was just laid on the floor playing it. I thought it was some kind of act.
Break dancing. Break dancing by numbers. Fall on the floor by the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Laying on the floor.
His hands was
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Playing the trumpet on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Did you notice how the one stood forward only once he got back up? It was a lot of help. It was just carried on playing. Well, I mean, I know they had to, but...
Yeah, but his two mates stood there, and when he got up, and he went, "You all right, mate?" Well, I am now. Yeah, I am fucking now. I want fucking 30 seconds ago, you know, when I was laid on the fucking floor.
That's one of them clips. That's one of them clips that should be played along with that Windows sound.
Yeah, Windows is shutting down.
Anyway, that's all I've clips.
Matt, when are you putting the video of?
I forgot to tell you, he's putting it on YouTube. For some reason, it's still on it while I'm playing.
Right, are you putting that on sometime?
It'll be on there by the morning.
Right, yeah. You put it on Facebook as well.
Yeah, I need to put it on YouTube and then share it from YouTube to Facebook because it's a big thing. That's what it is. That's why I messaged Jonathan. I can't play it tonight. It's too long. So I'll put it on Facebook tomorrow, and then we need to work a way out of getting it sent to you, so you've got a copy as well.
Yeah. Well, it'll be on our YouTube anyway, won't it?
We'll be able to sort that in a couple of weeks, maybe when I see you. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's going on our YouTube.
Yeah. It's always nice to keep a copy just in case your YouTube channel's taken down. You know what they're like. Speak the truth.
Yeah. Especially when we've got two channels trying to fuck up the algorithm.
Don't know what you're on about.
He's got a strike. What even off?
The video that Matt has done of Donna's truck getting done when Damien passed away, and the boss and us getting down there.
Yeah, you've got the full.
The full video is going on YouTube. It'll be there by tomorrow, will it not, Matt?
Yeah, tomorrow. I'll share it onto Facebook anyway.
Yeah. So,
what is the punishment for harassment on this chat?
I just tell you to grow the fuck up and deal with it.
So,
yeah,
if you want to watch the full video of everything that happened from start to finish,
and not just the person that's been around, just deal with it. If someone's harassing you, I'm sure there's a block button where you can mute them. So do it, right? Because there should be harassment. If you don't like what someone says, right, then just ignore it. We're adults, for fuck's sake.
Exactly.
What we do is we come in here and we have a laugh on a Saturday night. We have a laugh. If you have any fucking disagreement, right, it's
outside the room.
Fucking do it privately.
This is the school playground. This is a live show where
we don't.
This
we don't issue punishments. We're just two dickheads on a bed getting pissed on a Saturday night trying to have a laugh.
But it's definitely not for the fucking.
You know what I mean?
Is it?
Rather accept it, get on with it. Fucking don't just ignore it. Oh, fucking. We're just having a laugh.
I have found out in the last couple of weeks, and I was meant to tell you. In fact, I might have told you, Donna. Little Dottie May, who follows the Loquacious Live, okay? Who's our little Loquacious mascot, as we call her. Big Millwall fan. She's a big fan of Doc Dee, and she tunes in. Mention her tonight so you can both say hello to her. She's only 6 and she's well into it. So I said I would mention it.
Hey,
Hi, Dottie. We have actually spoke about this, and when we get the hoodies started, we're going to get her a little hoodie and we'll get it sent to her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
well, I think if she can fall, she's definitely going to be a future truck driver, but do not accept any electric truck, sweetheart, right? Because we will have words.
She's 6 going on 18 of year, Mum says.
Yeah, we saw that last night on the live, yeah.
I'll take a driving, show her how it's done proper.
Oh, have you heard about the new rules that the DWP's bringing in for people that's on disability benefits?
No, because we work for a living.
You cheeky fuck! You fucker! That concludes me then, but never mind. I'll.
Like I said, we're here for a laugh. We fucking say what we want.
They're now turning around and saying that people on disability benefits can no longer go abroad.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you're on disability benefits and you can afford to go on holiday and working people can, right? Well, it's fair, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And yeah. We don't.
I've got to agree.
Oh,
with
yeah,
that,
I do agree with it.
Yeah.
It annoys me, right? Because there's people.
I don't go aboard anyway. I keep my feet firmly on the fucking ground.
And there's a guy working fucking 2 fucking jobs. Do you know what I mean? And can't afford a fucking holiday at a caravan park, let alone, mind you, they're more expensive in a minute, aren't they? Because they're dodgy bastards.
Holiday, I don't even know what fucking one of them is. I haven't been on one for fucking ages.
Right. If we wanted to, we could save up and we could go abroad. But we don't want to. We'd rather jump in the fucking camper van and fuck off into the middle of nowhere and have an holiday that way. There's too much in this country to look for.
Dave Angle.
I don't know what you said. Oh, I know what it was about.
The day I have a holiday now would be the day the fucking Christ. It'd be like a fucking. It'd be like Christmas to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Our boss, I think,
saying about living.
She tried saying that you have to take your holidays. No, we don't.
Yeah.
She tried to get us to sign the contract as well.
Wait, neither.
She tried to get us to sign the contract, and I went, "That's illegal." And she went, "Well, no, it's by the RHA." And I went, "I don't give a fuck who it's done by. Right, you pay them."
Fucking Road Officer Association with Rod McCunty. I won't sign fucking anything he's involved with. That fucking company. Fucking features. Fuck off.
I went, "Well, it's illegal." And they went, "Well, where is it?" I says, "Right, I'll read through the first paragraph." I said, "There's the first illegal thing.
The way you wrote my name.
You've wrote my name wrong. You've wrote it in fucking capital C, capital P, capital P." I said, "I'm not a fucking dead soul, lost."
Do you actually believe that you will be driving electric trucks in the next few years?
No, we won't, because it's plastic. But just in case that she gets offered one of the few that might be on the road, I'm just making sure, right, that she doesn't get the electric. Or the full diesel.
Well, they've already started.
Do you believe in your time that's left of driving, you will be driving an electric truck?
Well, fuck, I'll hang myself first.
No. Do you know what?
I'd rather cut my fucking fanny lips off with no anaesthetic.
Right. Trying to put tram lines up with electric fucking things that go up, right? To take the power to charge them as you run. Yeah. Most truck drivers can't keep in a straight fucking line because they're on the telephone, fucking drinking a drink or eating a fucking sandwich.
Ernie's fucking milk cart is fuck all like an HGV, Coleman, right? Ernie's milk cart would have been less than a ton in weight, and they just popped door to door, right? Trying to take, well, it's worked out. They worked it all out ages ago, right? The highest payload they'd have on a trailer is 5 ton because of the weight of the batteries, right? Which means they'd need 4 trucks instead of the 1. Which is even worse for the environment, right?
Who did it?
Elon Musk.
No.
Oh, Thunderfoot.
Thunderfoot. Go on to Thunderfoot. He doesn't
debunks
like
it
Elon
properly.
Musk.
He can do it properly, right? Where he does it all like with the proper shit, where mine's all language because I can't get the long fucking words out, and I'm really not interested in getting the fucking
Well,
long words.
Germany just landed up banning their fucking electric trucks because they just turned around and said that they're too dangerous for the fucking roads. So it's like,
I tell you what, right? Thunderfoot, he hates fucking Elon Musk. He debunks
I don't mind
everything
Elon Musk, but I like
says.
the way he debunks everything.
Because there's
You
fucking
see, you
Hyperloop.
finish Shaney off because she's going now. You fucked her off with the fucking comment.
See
She's
you,
got to go and
Shaney.
book an holiday.
Oh, you've only got. It's easy to get Shaney going. You've only got to say one word to get Shaney going at the moment. Sideways. That's all you've got to say. I say no more.
oh fuck! oh god!
Yeah.
Say no more. F off, Matt.
We did a 21-hour shift.
We did a 21, a 17, a 21, a 15, and then we did a 30-minute.
You're
Yeah.
getting told the F word now, man. Big capital letters.
So if anybody wants to come on here, right, and say truck drivers are lazy bastards, right, or they're tired, or they've got to be up early, you get no fucking sympathy off us because we've had the fucking week.
And then you want to see how we have to. Oh, we've got. Oh, guess what? You know the one that I put on TikTok with the big flat fronted 14.8 van. They've only put me on for fucking Stego coming out of there this week. And another 13 going back in this week. Oh, because I'm the person for the job.
You smashed 6
Are
last
you
week, didn't
going
you?
to have a looking?
The boss even said,
Have you seen how much I sweat when I have to do that job? Right? There's trees, posts, and that much room either side of the van.
I'm definitely not going to answer that one. I was going to, but I'm not going to.
No, I have to stay.
It's tighter than the fucking nuns fanny after it's had electrolysis.
I wouldn't know what one of them. Oh, fuck it now. We're bringing nuns into it now. Oh, fuck. I better get my monk's outfit on then.
It's my job to run up the fucking road like a fucking
You know how I
lunatic.
felt when I did fucking Pendine Sands that day. I did fucking 5 miles in the fucking pissing rain up and downhill.
Right? So I've got to fucking get.
Keeps you fit.
Yeah.
Old man.
I've got to get a phone.
Not been out for a little while. I think it's about time Debbie made an appearance.
I know.
I might do one next week, mate.
Debbie's got to make an appearance next time we're at DAF.
I might do one in the yard, polishing the truck on the outside.
No, it's DAF. You've got to do it at DAF, right? After they all looked at me funny because we'd left the fucking shit on the bed.
There's limits. Don't want him to have his own-
They think that was all mine, right? The looks I got when I went into my keys, yeah.
I could just imagine.
I saw the fucking outfit on the dashboard and went, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Did you see the video I did when we started tonight?
The what? Yeah,
Did you see the Donna? I did, but Donna was getting ready. I'm not sure if you've seen it. I'll play it at the end as well, so you can have a watch.
Good evening, Dennis.
What I'll do?
Evening, Dennis.
Anyway, guys,
Well,
right. Get ready now because obviously we're coming up to time, aren't we? So I'm going to drop out and I'll let you finish off.
What I'm going to do is I'm doing body work on the truck next week, so I might do it as dildo baby.
Yeah,
go for it. He's doing body work on the truck and nothing else.
Fucking Denmark when he's wearing fishnet stockings. And I tell you what, if he wears it for too long, he'll have fucking fishnet stockings. Yeah, you can.
Dildo Debbie, right? I'll do a bit of dildo.
Dave's gonna have
I'm not going to do the whole
fishnet.
day as dildo Debbie.
No,
I'll
you are.
I'll do a quick video of dildo Debbie.
The tan marks.
Yeah. All right, and Matt will show it next week. I'm sure you'll mix them up.
I reckon
All
Dave
right.
should do a whole week of fucking dressing up as that,
Oh,
and
no,
then you're going into every service station.
So what happened at DAF, he will be going into DAF and explaining that the outfit wasn't mine and we don't spend our nights in dogging areas.
Yeah, but we do.
Unless Debbie does.
Now we don't want to get out to weekdays.
Anyway, guys, I'm
We get lives to when we're in the dogging areas, you know what I mean? Make it good like good old Amsterdam.
Yeah, Matt, they're saying they're truck drivers, but really they're doggers.
That's what they do it for.
Yeah. We've got a lay-by up there, Swift, and it's called Dogger Bank. We might have to pull in there one night and fucking.
Yes, yes.
Stand in front of the sign as Dildo Debbie, Dogger Bank.
That'll be when we're loading from cat foss or maybe, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it hell.
Oh
Anyway,
no, he'll
guys,
do it.
Don't dare. You know what it's like when a man gets to dare.
Especially Dave, don't fucking dare him, man. Fucking do it as well.
Bobby did that with me.
Really?
He had me
demand
Dildo Debbie up someone's back alley.
He sent me a video, Bobby.
I should have done that with a strap on the truck. Dildo Debbie strap on.
Strap on, yeah.
Oh, fuck it
For
hell.
anyone who Dildo Debbie is, you'll find out he's in the video.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's in the credits, isn't he?
Yeah. So
He is.
watch the credits. You'll see Dildo Debbie.
Yeah, you got to be really pissed to take that out on a date.
Hey, I think he's got legs in fishnets. And that ass wiggle. You can't do that ass wiggle.
We'll call it a night now. This is 5 minutes long anyway. So if you want to finish the show, I'm ready to play it.
Thanks for coming in,
No,
everybody.
he's going to play the video and then we'll do the fucking.
Thanks for just share it and whatever. If
You
you
are back on something.
let's fucking.
Watch the video. Bye.
Let's.
You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. They say I'm hard of hearing, they say I'm growing old, but I've been loving cars and trucks since I could feel the cold. I'm never one to settle down, never had a wife. Sure, anyone that knows me knows trucking is my life. You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. I drive all over Europe, from Prague to Castlebar. In all the towns and cities, sure I'm like a superstar. They love to hear me coming, it really makes their day. When I honk the horn on the hangar lane, sure I'm not far away. You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. When I saw a pretty mess, so I rolled down the window and I asked her for a kiss. Then she called me a banker, well I think that's what she said. With the toe to the headlight, I'm up to Hollyhead. You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. Hey!
So anyway, guys, thank you for joining us. We love you all, even the knobheads and the haters. And we'll see you next week. Matt, please roll the credits.